Friends, I am Dr. Surjit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Myself, Dr. Surjit Ghosh, from channel Dr. Ghosh Presents. You know, I am doing for last more than 1 year videos on homeopathy. There are 4 different playlists. Homeopathic therapeutics in Bangla, homeopathic therapeutics in English, homeopathic remedy picture in Bangla, homeopathic remedy picture in English. Now actually what I want to say is that you will get about 12 to 1300 videos on this subject. Signs, symptoms and uses of Homeo-Remedy Merc.cor. Full name Mercurius corrosivus, short name Merc.cor. Common name corrosive sublimate of mercury or Mercuric chloride. This is the picture of mother substance Mercuric chloride. Source compound chemical world. Pathogenesis of Merc.cor. Merc.cor acts upon mucous membranes of various parts of the body, producing tenesmus and crampy sensations. It acts on serous membranes of the system too. Constitution: no definite information available in this regard. Generalities of Merc.cor. Great tenesmus in rectum, persisting before, during and after stool. Tenesmus not relieved by passing of stool. Stool scanty mixed with mucus and blood. Tenesmus of bladder along with that of rectum. Urine passes in drops with much pain. Inflammation, burning and sensation of constriction in throat, stomach, rectum, neck of bladder, etc. Ulcers, mucous membranes, deep, spread quickly. Cracks on palm, soles, corner of mouth. Phagedena. Phagedena is destructive ulcer. It's destructive ulcer. Phagedena. This is one of the image of phagedena. Syphilis, gonorrhea, both the STDs are covered by Merc.cor if symptom corresponds. Albuminuria in early pregnancy. Patient lie on back with knees drawn up. Look at this picture. This is the position in which the patient gets relieved. Patient lies on back with knees drawn up. Patient crave canny peppers. This is canny peppers and ice cold water. Both the things are just in the opposite pole. If it is in North Pole, there is South Pole. All discharges acrid. Modalities of Merc.cor. Worse after urination and stool, swallowing, night, cold, autumn, hot days, cool nights, acids. Better, just only one situation, rest. Mind symptoms of Merc.cor. Anxious, restless, rock hard. Difficult understanding, disturbed speech. Stare at person who talk to them but do not understand them. Stupidity. Head symptoms of Merc.cor. Pain in temples, worse looking sideways, vertigo with deafness when stooping. Eye symptoms of Merc.cor. Excessive photophobia. Photophobia means the patient cannot tolerate light, especially artificial light. Acrid lacrimation, burning sensation in eyes, iritis, keratitis, retinitis. Iritis, inflammation of iris. Keratitis, inflammation of cornea. Retinitis, inflammation of retina. Eyelids edematous, red, excoriated. Objects appear smaller. Double vision. Single object looks double. Ear symptoms of Merc.cor. Violent pulsation in ears, fetid pus. Nose symptoms of Merc.cor. Fluent acute coryza, ozena with perforation of septum, gluey nasal discharge, swollen red nose. Ozena, I think you perhaps heard this name, ozena. Ozena actually a very, very destructive disease. This is syphilitic in origin. Actually, Merc.cor highly syphilitic, antisyphilitic medicine. Ozena is destruction of complete nose. This is the starting picture when the nasal septums are being destroyed, and this is the situation after destruction of the nose. Then there is no just only one just hole to take air in. Ozina, most damaging and disturbing disease too. The patient, nobody can can stay beside a Ozina patient, because Ozina patients emits severe bad odor, unthinkable bad odor. In previous days, when there are a number of Ozina patients, there are Ozina hospitals which used to situated in the distant place from ordinary civil areas. Such disturbing and fetid odor comes from the patients. Face symptoms of Mercur: cracks in angles of mouth, paleness about mouth, edemata, swelling of face, lips black, dark, red, swollen, upper lip swollen and turned up, jaws stiff. Mouth symptoms of Mercur: tongue patchy, swollen, inflamed, cannot be protruded. That is, patient, if you just instruct your patient, you please show your teeth, he or she cannot do it because he cannot protrude his tongue. If he is Mercur patient, salivation with salty taste, astringent, bitter. Pyorrhea. Pyorrhea is gum disease, severely spongy gum, and to be fair, a destructive disease of gum, pyorrhea. Gums purple, swollen, spongy with toothache. This is actually the disease of the picture of pyorrhea. Aphthous ulcer, burning, scalding sensation in mouth. Teeth loose, nightly toothache, necrosis of lower jaw. Throat symptoms of Mercur: uvula red, swollen, elongated. Look at this picture. Uvula, throat, uvula red, swollen, elongated. Sore, red, painful, swelling, worse from heat. It cannot tolerate heat. Sharp pain into ears, worse from pressure. Burning, pain and great swelling, worse from slight pressure. All glands around throat swollen. Tonsils swollen, covered with ulcer. Look at the tonsils. These are the tonsils. And this covered with pus and ulcers. Swallowing difficult. Spasmodic constriction on attempting to swallow a drop of liquid. When the patient wants to swallow a drop of liquid, there is spasmodic constriction in the throat. Stomach symptoms of Mercur: insatiable thirst for cold drinks and appetite for cold foods. Distension and soreness of the pit of stomach. Cramp in epigastrium. Epigastrium is a region of the ninth region in abdomen. This is epigastric region in front of stomach. Worse from least touch, vomits, mucus and blood. Gastritis. This is gastritis. Gastritis term has come from gaster. Gaster means stomach. Inflammation of stomach wall, mucous wall of the stomach is called gastritis. Regurgitation. Male symptoms of Mercur: penis and testis enormously swollen. Cordy. Cordy is actually congenital carved penis. Congenitally carved penis is called cordy. This is in childhood it is not so difficult, but in adult it will be troublesome during some normal courtship life, that is sexual life. That cordy may create difficulty actually. Worst from sleep. Hard chancres. Chancre is actually syphilitic ulcer is called chancre. It generally seen on the penis or around vaginas. Soft, white, slightly raised ulcers, painless. Gonorrhea, discharge thick and green. Abdomen symptoms of Mercur: bloated, painful to least touch, cutting colic below navel, painful flatulence. Appendicitis
Look at this figure. This is the appendix is swollen. This is appendicitis. You know, this is a very acute emergency disease. If it is not attended immediately, the whole intestine may be infected and the patient may die. So this is an acute emergency situation. Generally, it is resolved through operative surgery. But there are medicines in homeopathy that can arrest this. One of the medicines is the Merc.cor. Continuous urging to stool and urine, a never get done feeling. Never get done feeling means unfinished sensation of stool. Stool bloody, sweaty, slimy, hot, with tormenting tenesmus. Tenesmus is the key word for Merc.cor. Tenesmus in stool, tenesmus in urine, everywhere. Passes pure blood, bloody water. Sweat before and after stool. Dysentery. Spasms of rectum during coagulation. Spasms of rectum during coagulation, not during stool, during coagulation. So this is an USP, uncommon strange peculiar symptom. This one single symptom can select Merc.cor. By virtue of this symptom, one can select Merc.cor. This is uncommon strange peculiar. Urinary symptoms of Merc.cor: intense burning in urethra, sweat after urination, urine hot, burning, bloody, scanty, frequent dribbles, worse on spitting. Urethra bleeds after urination. Albuminuria of pregnancy, paraphymosis. Paraphymosis occurs in uncircumcised male when the foreskin becomes at the end of the glans penis and it is locked there. That is, the foreskin cannot come forward. So it is locked in the rim of the glans penis, and it may cause severe loss of reduced supply of blood beyond this, and the glans penis may be in danger. Tenesmus of bladder and rectum. Nephritis. Nephritis is inflammation of kidney. This is nephritis. This is nephritis, inflammation of kidney. This is normal kidney. Bleeding kidneys. Female symptoms of Merc.cor: menses too early, too profuse. Leukorrhea, pale yellow with sweetish nauseating smell. Glandular swelling about the nipples. Nipples crack and bleed. Pain in nipples when nursing. That is when child is being fed. Respiratory symptoms of Merc.cor: breathes as through a metallic tube. It is feeling of the patient. The feeling of the patient that as if he or she is breathing through a metallic tube. Constriction of the chest, breathe through pectoral muscles. The chest is constricted, that is, expanding and contraction of the chest is somewhat inhibited, but the patient is breathing through pectoral muscles, shallow breathing. Cutting pain in larynx, frequent stitches shoot through thorax. Heart symptoms of Merc.cor: palpitation during sleep. Back symptoms of Merc.cor: Pott's disease. Pott's disease means tubercular spine infection, that is, spinal bone are being degenerated with the help of tubercular infection. Tubercular infection. Lies on the back with knees drawn up. That picture I already shown. Skin symptoms of Merc.cor: skin cold, ulcer perforating, spreading, and serpiginous. Serpiginous ulcers mean when the ulcer in one side it is going okay, the other side is starting expanded. That is, this serpiginous ulcers is never ending. One portion is recovered, the other portion is starting new infections. Nails grey. Sleep symptom Merc.cor: violent hiccup through sleep. During sleep. Fever symptoms of Merc.cor: chilly after stools, sweat from every motion, foul at night, heat when stooping, and coldness when rising. Related medicines: arsenics and cantharics. With this, this description is finished. If you got any problem, please write down in the comment section. I will certainly respond.